Chef Des coming at you from my kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Western omelet. What's a Western omelet? It's basically an omelet with bell pepper, ham, and cheddar cheese, and it is awesome. And one of my favorite eggs I love to use when I'm making an omelet are Country Golden Yolks. Country Golden Yolks are free-range eggs since 1989, and they're locally owned and family-run in the beautiful Fraser Valley. So the first thing we're gonna do for our Western omelet is we have a small frying pan. This is an 8-inch frying pan. We're gonna use that same frying pan for the whole process, but I just wanna cook a couple of things first. We're going to cook the ham, 1/3 of a cup of diced ham with a teaspoon of oil that I put in there, and then 1/3 of a cup of diced bell pepper. Traditionally in a Western omelet, you will see green bell pepper. I like red better. I think it's better presentation and it's a lot sweeter too. So on about a medium-high heat, we're just gonna saute this just 3 or 4 minutes. We're looking for the ham to get nice and crisp, for the bell pepper to cook. And then once it's done, we're gonna take it out of the pan and then make our omelet in this same pan. While we're waiting for our ham and our bell pepper to cook, let's crack a couple of these Country Golden Yolks eggs. So we need 2, we're doing a 2-egg omelet. Look at those beautiful yolks. And to those 2 eggs, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of water. And the reason why I do that, it just makes the eggs more pliable. So when you're going to fold over your omelet, it's gonna be easier to fold, it won't break. And we'll just mix those up. When the ham and the bell peppers are done, you'll notice that the ham is a little bit crisp, a little bit browned. The bell peppers are nice and cooked. We're just gonna take them out of the pan now. And we'll just set that aside. I have a special part in the recipe for that. Then we're gonna take that same pan, we're gonna add another teaspoon of oil in there. We're gonna put 1 tablespoon of that ham and bell pepper filling. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of diced onion. You can use regular yellow onion. I'm using a red onion today. And 1 garlic clove. We're gonna season that just with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. This is just one omelet, so you don't wanna go overboard in the seasoning. And we're just gonna saute that, okay? Just for a minute or 2. Now, the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to make an omelet is they have too many ingredients in with the eggs. And that will interfere with the eggs taking shape, and again, will prevent you from easily folding it over. So we wanna make sure that it's very minimal amount of ingredients that are going in with the eggs, which is gonna be next. So we'll take our lovely Country Golden Yolks mixture with the water and put that in there. And I'm gonna show you a really great technique here. What we're waiting for is just waiting for the edges of that omelet to set a little bit. It doesn't take very long, you can see it setting there. And so what I'm gonna do now, and this is how you get the whole omelet cooked really evenly. You just take a spatula, silicone spatula, and you just tip your pan so it runs underneath. And then I'm gonna go to another spot on the omelet, tip the pan so it runs underneath. Go to another spot here. You get the idea, right? And what that does, it takes the raw eggs off the top and it gets it down below onto the pan surface so it can cook, right? And you just keep doing that all the way around. Now we're back at the beginning again, until we move all the way around and we have all the runnier eggs off the top of the omelet and onto the bottom where they should be on the frying pan so they can cook. There's very little uncooked egg on the surface right now. So at this point here, just a little bit of salt just to season those eggs. Fresh cracked pepper. And on 1/2 of the omelet where we're gonna fold it, on the one side, I want you to put a 1/4 cup of cheddar. So just a lightly measured 1/4 cup, not packed in. Then we're gonna put most of that ham and bell pepper as a filling. We're gonna save a little bit for the top. Then we're gonna put another 1/4 cup of cheese on top of that. And again, just on the one side, we're gonna fold the other side over this. And then you're gonna get your spatula again, and you're gonna get right underneath. And because we've used that water, it's gonna be really pliable. Look how beautiful that omelet looks. And then one final 1/4 cup of cheese on top. This is gonna make for great presentation, and it's gonna help hold the final bit of ingredients, which is the last bit of that ham and bell pepper on the top. I always, whenever I'm stuffing an omelet, I like to put the ingredients on the top as well, so that people, as soon as they see that omelet, they know exactly what's inside. And let's be honest, it just makes great presentation. To finish this off, we'll do a little bit of fresh parsley, just to get a nice green element on the top. And just to help melt that cheese on the top, all I do is just cover it with tin foil just for about 30 seconds to a minute. All right, now it's time for plating. I'm getting really excited because this smells so good and it looks even better. Now comes the part where a lot of people think it's difficult, but I'll show you exactly how to get this onto here in one piece. What you need to do is take your spatula and just loosen it off the bottom, okay? Loosen it around the edges to make sure it's completely loose from the pan. And then take your spatula and guide it underneath on the one side where you want to tip the omelet from onto the plate gently, like so. And you have the perfect Western omelet. My recipes demand great ingredients like the greatness in Country Golden Yolks, free range and organic eggs. Make sure you're checking out countrygoldenyolks.com, and this is Chef Des signing out. Where are you getting your protein from?